Hey. Hey, y'all. Sit down, Sydney. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Come on in the room. This is going to be so good today. Happy long weekend. Happy holiday weekend. In America, we're going to be celebrating Labor Day, the last official vacation. What is it? Holiday of the summer. This marks the end of the summer and getting ready for some things to fall into place. I am the Divine Maverick, also known as the mother of twins, helping you along this twin flame journey. Hey y'all, I was trying to catch up with the chat as best I could. Hey Glenda, it's good to see you. Hi beloved, Kitchen Witch, Sweet Tea, what's going on? Hey Matt, I'll call you Master T. Hi T, T Dub. Hi Kiki. Kiki says, hey Kay. I could just say hey to all y'all. Hey all y'all. Are my moderators here? I told Barbara, I said when I said the other day in the Wednesday, the other morning Joe, I said the moderators weren't here. I did something, they weren't here. I think it was Morning Joe. And I said I'm gonna replace Morning Joe, the moderators. The moderators. And then Barbara didn't see the video till later that day, but boy, she had me laughing. She was like, I ain't going nowhere. In other words, she was like, and I am telling you. She was like, I don't even know what you will never get rid of me, and all I could do is take that little gift that goes sipping the tea. I was just like, duh. I guess she told me, didn't she? I'm already in the message. If this is your first time, let me talk to the people that are just here for the first time. If this is your first time watching, thank you so much for being here. It's gonna be real good. So just buckle your seatbelt and you're gonna have a good time. I promise you that if you open up your ears and open up your heart, you're gonna get something that you very, very much need. All right. I love to laugh. I love to sing. I love to pray. I love to cry. I love to read. Don't you bark. Listen, y'all, I have all the doors open and the windows open so my neighbors come and go. Okay, so if the dogs start barking, we're going to take it as a spiritual sign. But my neighbor just came back with the BMW. Those of you who know the BMW story, we've been watching. If you haven't caught this week's Monday or Wednesday morning, Joe, we're going to be using every activity on my street. I live on a cul-de-sac to kind of give us rhema word, like messages like that. But my neighbor is back. But listen to this. They're driving a loaner car. That's a message for somebody. They're driving a loaner car, and it's from a company called Passport. So I don't know how many of y'all been thinking about getting a passport. You need to update your passport. You need to know what a passport is, but you need to get your passport. Get your passport. Get your passport. Okay. So that's your sync for that from my neighbor's car. Anyway. They're getting out, but I'm gonna leave it. Roshama, that's a message. They're getting out, okay? They're getting out and about to go in the house. Now, today, though, I'm going to talk about labor and delivery. Carry on. Continue what you're doing. You're going to love this message because many of you, I don't care what timeline you're on, it's going to hit you right where you live, and it's going to be good for you. That's what I love about collective messages. That is what I love. I love the fact that we can all hear the same thing, and it applies to us right where we are. I'm rubbing her because I'm like, don't you bark. This is what I'm doing. I'm like, You know how you're in church and the kids cut up and mama just kind of, you know that. She's like, I wish I could see her looking at me. She's like, what? You be quiet. He about to preach. I said he about to preach. Oh, yeah. Anyway. So labor and delivery, carry on is my text. Let me just look again before I begin. Hey, Sarah, love you. Denisha's probably here because I think she just shared something in the chat. Moderator's coming. We're doing different things. It's okay. We're doing different things. So today, you guys, I have the Kipper deck with me, but if I get to that at the end, I will give you that. We'll get some messages from that. But I'm coming from the Bible today, the book of Isaiah 66. Let me tell y'all what's funny about when I was finding the text, because I was in prayer and I found the text and I said, it's kind of, if you are not if your consciousness is not aware, you would get caught up on the number 666. In our other lives, I'll just say it like that. 666, 666. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? But it's all through the number 6 is the number 6. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I gave you a check for $666, I bet you would cash it. I bet you wouldn't say that's the sign of the devil if I gave you a check for $666. If I counted out 666 $1 bills to the girls in P Valley, but down in the valley. Anyway, if I counted $666 out to some, you think they're gonna say, oh, that's the Now, see, I grew up in the church and I know that number. See, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let me. So it's bad when it's okay. Oh, I got it. Okay. If I have 6 kids, that doesn't mean that I had demon kids. Somebody just got free. They say, well, actually, no. Stop. Your kids are precious. They just high strung. But anyway, so if you have 6 children, you don't sit around and say I might have a curse on my life. You are blessed because of those 6 children. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm gonna leave that right there because it's a holiday weekend. We're gonna have some fun. Alexa said her fingertips are numb. Okay. So anyway. But yes, 6 means balance and harmony. Thank y'all. The chat, if y'all don't look at the chat while I'm talking, you gotta learn how to multitask because the chat is lit. It's a lot of prophets that follow me around, psychics, mediums, channelers, whatever you say in order for you to do what you need to do. And y'all get messages and you give messages to one another. So it's a really beautiful thing. But anyway, I'm coming from Isaiah. Hey, Kiki says, you can find me in Isaiah 66. That's where I'll be. All right, I did that specifically for her because I know she just went, and I'm gonna say, talk to me, Kiki. I can't move until I hear Kiki make a face for me. Kiki, you can find me in Isaiah 66. I'm gonna start around about verse 7. I'm gonna start her at verse 7. I'm going set. She laughed. See, that means she's healed. Oh, Shabbat. It didn't affect her because she's like, oh, Shama. She can laugh about it now. But there was a time. Hey, there was a time. I'm already in the word. All right, so I'm gonna read it from I don't know which one this is. Thompson Chain Reference is what? New King James. In KJ. I feel like I'm in church. I am. Edible. So anyway, labor and delivery carry on. Listen to this. I'm gonna bless y'all. Before I read this passage, I gotta say this. I'm gonna let y'all wait a minute. Y'all, too many of y'all moving around. Y'all sit down. Denisha, y'all sit down. Okay, somebody, Sarah, get everybody. Come on, y'all sit down. Y'all all over the place. I love it. I love your energy. But I need you to sit down. It's Shanda Basi. And because I gotta tell you, you're gonna want to listen to this. You ready? Where did I write it? By the time you find out you're pregnant, you're going to be delivering the baby. Each Monday, don't worry, I'm going to do a little short video on it. Don't worry, I'll do it on TikTok. But listen, by the time you find out that you are pregnant, you already going to be in delivery, labor and delivery, baby. Now, the labor is representing what you're going through right now. The labor, look at it like this. That's what spiritual warfare is. Baby, that's labor. Right? Because what you have to do, you have to push. You have to pray until something happens. You've got to get over, get under, get around it, go through it. And the higher your awareness goes, the more you can go around it. And the more you don't worry about it. But by the time you realize that you are some of y'all are born pregnant. You're born pregnant. And matter of fact, we're all born pregnant. Your whole life, you have been trying to protect the babies. I didn't say baby. I said babies because I'm talking about babies. And I'm also talking about you, baby. I'm talking about your projects. I'm talking about your gifts. I'm talking about your destiny. Because you are born with every egg, females, women. You are born with every egg that you will ever need for creation. Inside of you. A 2-day-old baby. Your baby is born pregnant. Those of you who have children, your baby, your little girl, already got all the everything she needs to create already in her. Your son, those of you who have sons, my Indian neighbor, that reminds me, I need to shout out to Namorata. I will later. Just slowed down the car. It looked like he was looking right at me. That's why I had to pause, you guys, because he was leaving to go to work. But it's like he stopped in front of my house. Remember, I live on a cul-de-sac. Okay, it ain't but a few of us right here. But and he stopped. I promise you, like he was looking directly at me. He shouldn't be able to see me. Oh, he shouldn't be able to see me, but he's looking directly at me. Oh, Shanda, he slowed down so he could get a better look. Remember, he slowed down because something over here caught his attention. Shama, now, somebody say, "Hey, neighbor, boo, Denisha, don't you bring it today." Yeah, I know it's Friday. Listen, beloved said I got twins on the way. Indian goddesses have been in your presence, sweet tea. Yeah, all of you Indian goddesses. I just heard Kali. Yeah, all of that stuff. That's so good. It's so good. I love it when we all get together. Okay, I'll say that later. But anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so your son is born with everything that he needs in order to create. You know what I'm saying? In other words, we got everything that we need. Now watch this. Go to Isaiah 66:7 if you want to, but I'm going to read it to you. Just like, just let me read it to you. Let me read it. Let me put it in your spirit. Let me put it in. So it says, before she was in labor, she gave birth. Before her pain came, she delivered a male child. Yes, hey, it's a boy. Put that in the chat. It's Shando Lucifer. If you know you're one of the ones that are going to have babies and within the next year, I just saw 22, 23, 24. 22, 23, 24. 22, 23, 24. Bless all the mothers that are being bearing children, birthing children today. There's a lot of babies being born today. September 2, 9 plus 2 is 11. There's a lot of babies, a lot of crystals. Being born today. All right, so now, but if you know that you're expecting, because Spirit's been telling you, you've been seeing strollers, you've been seeing babies everywhere, baby boys in particular, it's a boy, just so you know. Now, so she delivered a male child. Verse 8 says, who has heard such a thing? All that means is, what? Before she was in labor, she gave birth. Before she was in labor, she gave birth. That means before the spiritual warfare came to you, you were already pregnant with your destiny. Okay? You've already been a mother. You don't have to have kids from your body, because those of you who have that mothering empress energy, which all yes, you have more kids or children, it says, than the retaba. They call her the barren woman. She has more kids than the woman that has a husband. You know why? Because she got a lot of love to give. If you like that, put that in the chat. I got a lot of love to give. I got a lot of love to give. So anyway, it says, who has heard of such a thing? What? Where they do that at? That's what that means. I'm interpreting King James version to us today. But where they do that at? That's what verse 8 means in Isaiah 66. It says, who has heard such a thing? Who has seen such things? Shall the earth be made to give birth in one day? Now see, watch. You used to say, that's going to happen for me one day. That's going to happen for me one day. This how you going to, it's about to happen in one day. See, your spiritual awareness and your spiritual awakening now says it like this. That's going to happen in one day. What I want, I'm going to have a whole baby in one day. Some of y'all, it's happening tomorrow. Put it in the chat. It's going to happen in one day, and it's happening tomorrow. Put that in the chat. So it says, let me keep going so I can really get to the message. But this is good. This is the message. It says, shall the earth be made to give birth in one day? Or shall a nation be born at once? Orita, watch this. Union with your divine masculine, union with your divine counterpart, union with business partners that are like-minded. You can build a nation, baby, in one day. Some people might call it an empire. Some people might call it the rock. But I'm saying you can build a whole nation in one day. All you have to do is come together. Put it in the chat. Come together. If you are new here, the way you get in on the energy is the way you get in on the energy is you put stuff in the chat that feels good in your spirit. And then that word starts to activate. It's an activation. That's what you're doing. You know, it's not for me. It's not for my ego, because I already know who I is. But it's for you, it's for us, so we can go and grow together. So you have to do something. Faith without works is dead. You can sit here and listen to me all day. You can listen to me all day, but if you don't do anything with what I'm giving you or what the other people that you listen to and admire and are inspiring to you, what they give you, or shamada, then nothing's going to happen. So as a prophetic act, you shall activate that message for your life when it hits your belly. That's your solar plexus telling you, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's your truth. All right. That's your truth. You know the truth by the way it feels. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I needed to just teach that concept real quick. And while I'm saying that, the Maverick School, this is what you're looking at. The Maverick School, when you're on these videos, I'm going to teach this, and I'm going to preach this. I'm going to teach this. Teach and preach together is treat. I'm going to help you find your magic. You can't be me, but I can help you become more of you by helping you remember who you are. That is what the Maverick School is. If you want to be a part of that, for now, I'm on the Patreon platform for now. And that's $55 a month. As a seed. It's for you. You're investing in you. And it's for me to keep looking good doing what I do. Shama, with no stress. Because I can't teach and flow easily. I can't give freely. Shama, if I'm bound up by other things I have to do. Shama, deal with. I'm already talking to somebody who's birthing a business. And about Shanda. And you got to get over that thing. Like, I don't want to appear that I'm asking or begging, or I just want to look like I have it all together. No, be honest with yourself. Be honest with where you are. You know, you can't flow freely if you are worried about bills. You can't move about the country if you're worried about who's going to babysit your children. You can't do what you want to do if you're worried about whether your back or your knees or your neck or your wrist or your ribs or whatever is going to keep supporting you. You know what I mean? If your body's not where it needs to be, health-wise, then maybe the things that you want to do and the things that you know you're supposed to do, it might be a little harder than that. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying to y'all, you know, the Maverick School is I'm gonna teach you and share with you, and you're gonna share with me, and we're gonna bless one another. But in this moment, I am the teacher. You know, I am the one that you're here for this message, for this time, and then you're gonna birth yourself right on out in one day, and you're gonna become a nation. All right. Because this is going to help you heal. And when you are healed, you make better decisions. And when you make better decisions, you live a better life. Now back to the scripture. It says, that was our commercial. Ishama, that was our commercial. Barbara's here. Hey, girl. Hey, boo. So it says, verse 9. Wait, let me go back. It says, for as soon as Zion was in labor, she gave birth to her children. Remember, labor here represents spiritual warfare. All the hell you have gone through. Shema, all the hell that you are going through. Emphasis on going through. That's what it represents. Isha, labor. Labor is spiritual warfare. In agony, she shall what? Come on. Can we talk to Eve? Can I talk to your Eve gene? Just for one. Part of the curse, right, was that Eve would bear children in pain and agony. She gave birth to her children as soon as she was in labor, Zion. It says, verse 9 says, shall I bring to the time of birth and not cause delivery? Shall I promise you through signs, wonders, and synchronicities what you are supposed to have and not let you have it? That's what that means. Listen, shall I bring to the time of birth and not cause delivery, says the Lord? Shall I who cause delivery shut up the womb? Shall I shut up shall the one who impregnates you now make you barren? Shall the one who spoke to you not say, oh, on second thought? Nobody's going to rescind an offer. Nobody's going to decline an offer. Nobody's going to refuse an invitation. Oh, somebody put it in the chat. They won't refuse me. They won't refuse me. They won't refuse me. It also says, verse 10, rejoice with Jerusalem and be glad with her, all you who love her. Rejoice for her. Rejoice for joy with her, all you who mourn for her. Some people are going to rejoice with you, and some people are going to mourn with you. Some people are going to rejoice for you, for your downfall, and some people are going to mourn. They're not going to be happy. They're going to mourn over you, about you. You know what I mean? It's late. This is because you're in labor. It's because you're in labor. It's hard when you're going through it. You feel like you're crying, you're wailing out, much gnashing of teeth, right? But then there is a joy that comes when what? Delivery is. Osha. when you deliver the gift, when you deliver the package. You see? Yeah, And so then everybody rejoices. Everybody loves it when a baby's born. Everybody loves a gender reveal. Everybody loves a baby shower. Oh, Shamandeya. Everybody loves that. But it's only specific people that can be in the room. Or about when it's time to push the baby through. Oh, they have to wait to hear the news. Somebody's going to have to wait to hear the news about your come up. Somebody's gonna have to wait to hear the news about it. Somebody's waiting to hear some news right now about a come up. Somebody's coming up now. I'm coming up to your house. Somebody's coming down to you. I'm coming down to your house. Somebody's gonna come down on one knee. Somebody's gonna come down on the price of the house. Somebody's gonna come down on the price of a car. Somebody's blessings are gonna come down hard. And somebody's night of intimacy, they're gonna come down hard on you because you've been a bad girl. You've been a bad girl. I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson. Straighten you right out. You've been a bad girl. Oh, someone's gonna have to teach you. She can hold the Bible, sing, read scripture, solar plexus on fire, shed by sacral chakra all over the place. I'm every woman. That's for Sarah. All right, listen, let me finish this so I can get to the one line I need to say and then get y'all off of here. 21 minutes. Here we go. So it says, verse 11. I got to go back to verse 10. It says, rejoice with Jerusalem and be glad with her, all you love her. Rejoice for her joy. I'm sorry, rejoice. Why do I keep saying rejoice for her joy? I've said it twice now. Oosha, somebody's about to rejoice with you for your joy. There are some of you, if y'all feel that energy, put it in the chat. I'm about to rejoice for joy. My joy is back. That's somebody else. My joy is back. I'm about to rejoice for joy. It says, rejoice for joy with her, all you who mourn for her. Stop crying for me. Stop crying. Somebody saying, stop being so sad and so negative. I'm fine. You can rejoice now, okay? Rejoice for her, all you who mourn for her. Those who used to count you off, now they're saying, oh, I told you somebody's got to wait to hear it in the news. Or wait to see, wait to hear the news. But you can stop crying. Why do you cry? She has risen. Why are you weeping? I'm not dead. He paid it all. Somebody about to get all their bills paid. I forgot. He has risen. I hear the alto lines. Oh, Shama, we got to get together in person so we can sing, y'all. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to hear the Maverick choir. The Maverick praise team, just off the chain. Oh, Shama. Just birth prophetic songs. But anyway, verse 11, it says that rejoice for joy with her, all you who mourn for her, that you may feed and be satisfied with the consolation of her bosom. Somebody's gonna lay right on your chest and just be like, oh, I'm home. Maybe that's you saying that to yourself. You just put your hand on your heart, your right hand, and just go, you're receiving consolation from your own bosom. You know how to sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Rita almost saying sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Denise is singing. Times you have to encourage yourself. Anyway, with the consolation of her bosom, it says that you may drink deeply and be delighted with the abundance of her glory. Some of y'all are about to step right into your blessing. Carry on. So you got to carry on. You can't stop right here. All right. You can't stop at this. What you're feeling is that spiritual warfare, that is you about to push the baby out. And see, you were so distracted by what was going on around you that we had forgotten what was going on within us or inside of us. And we forgot also not only what was going on within us, because we were dealing with what was going on around us, that we forgot that what was within us was already programmed. Because all you guys are doing is getting a new software downware. What? Put that in the chat for me, somebody. I need to see that. Soft load downware. I don't know what that meant to anybody. It's Shabbat. Wear down. Oh, Shabbat. Oh, they switching it up. Okay, they're switching it. Wear down. Robora load soft. Your load is about to become very soft because you've been worn down. Yeah, but those of you who are tired, those of you who are weary, it's about to get real good. Oh, Shamanda. Carry on. All right, you're about to help somebody help you. Help somebody. Somebody's going to come help you. Help somebody help you. Yeah, help me help you. Reba shanda. Help somebody help you carry on. That's happening. Man, this channeling is strong today. Somebody's going to drive a soft load down somewhere. Ishamanda, this is a truck driver that does long distance travel, delivering things. This is a courier service. This is somebody on a messenger. I just heard messenger pigeon too. Somebody said, I do things old school in my business. I don't know. So it's about customer service is what I'm hearing. But it says, so and again, by the time you find out you're pregnant, you're going to be delivering the baby. Let me finish up. Let me tie this together. Let me sip. Y'all know, Shamanda, 25 minutes. I'm going to be out here in 30. Elo Shabbat. That's right, Carvita. Bring the Statue of Liberty. Bring me your tired, poor, humbled masses yearning to be free. I want to be free. I dare to carry on. Joy coming in the morning. Oh, y'all in the chat lit. Reba, help carry on. Papa. I love it when they call me Big Papa. I don't throw your hands in the air. Use higher players. Just as I saw that. Soft load downwares. Shebo taba. Woo, y'all look at the cards. Y'all see this? Let me just. Okay, main mail fell on my lap. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. And these fell all upright. What we have? What's on the bottom? Official person. That's the Emperor energy. That's you standing in your power. Emperor energy. Official person. 22. It's happening. Somebody's going to make it official in 2022. It's happening. Standing up, standing in your power. This is you. Somebody like, you know what? Some of y'all decided this year. You said it in 2021. In 2022, I'm about my business. You know what I'm saying? It was about healing. It was about confidence. It was about putting your life in order. It was about getting your money together. It was about setting boundaries. It was about moving. It was about being seen in a different light. It was about not being afraid anymore. It was about coming out of the shadows. It was about not being hidden anymore. It was about stopping the foolishness. For some of you, military is a sink. You could be military right now. You could be some sort of in law enforcement or border patrol is what I'm hearing. I keep hearing that border patrol or something about the borders, expanding borders, beyond borders. But this is a strong civil service or civil servant, like paramedics, firemen. What do you call those occupations? I can't think. Nurses, doctors. I don't know. But some of y'all are going to be seeing. You're making it official in 2022. But these are the 3 cards that came out. What is this? Oh, somebody with some money might be coming to your house, taking a trip to come see you. Okay, the wealthy man is here. The house card is here, and distant horizons. Could be dealing with an air sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Shabbat do basi nala bahaya. But a house is a relationship. You could be getting together with someone with some mante. This could be you getting your house together or your financial house in order. All right, just say that I'm getting my financial house in order because I know what I need to do. Distant horizons. You have the right idea. You have clarity. You have the sword of the spirit and the sword of truth. Again, you didn't even know you were pregnant. Ishamanda busataba with some of the stuff that you about to birth in one day. You didn't even know you were carrying it because, like I said, the spiritual warfare around you made you think probably that you were. Main mail is here too. I don't know. And these cards are over here. Let's see what this is. Ooh, let's use this power. What is this? Despair is right at the top. Yeah. Ooh. Look at this. Look at this in order. Despair. You see how he looks? That some of y'all were like, man, all the spiritual warfare, you were wrestling with depression. You needed a change in your life, right? You might have been dealing, again, it's about employment. It's about money. It's about who you are. It's about becoming official in your own life. That spiritual warfare, that was you in labor. You labor for the baby. You've been pushing. You've been striving. You've been learning something. And that labor, that spiritual warfare that you find has just been that lie, that's telling you that it's not coming or happening like it's supposed to happen. It's also telling you the pathway. It's been too long. Nothing's going to happen. That you were worried about timing of everything. You know what I mean? That was another thing that was bothering you with the pathway card. The pathway card represents like 1 to 2 years. So you might have been rushing or change for about 1 to 2 years. So go back the last 2 years and think about that for me. Those of you who can do that, listen, look at that. Number 37, which is a 10, right? And number 32 with the despair card is a 5. The big happy changes because the struggle is over. You're about to be birthed. All right. You're about to rejoice. All right. Those that were mourning are about to rejoice. Because unexpected income means it's going to happen suddenly. It's going to happen suddenly. Now, the whole time you've been getting attacked, and some of y'all have been enduring spiritual warfare that told you that if you do this thing, that means you'll never be who you really are. Or if you go here, if you do this thing, you're gonna forfeit your destiny, or something else is controlling you. You've been very, 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 it's a lot of psychic attacks that you've been under, that you've had to navigate your way through. And it's like, it's trying to tell you that it's something that it's not. It's trying to give you like the darkest, most scary version of something that you can imagine. And it's always been your fear. And I say that your fear, but all of that has been you pushing the baby out, because that thing that was trying to scare you into going to the hospital, hey, shaba, that thing that was trying to scare you into going into the hospital. You know what I mean by that? Going to the hospital is healing. That thing that was trying to scare you into going to the hospital or being around some doctors, going to the doctor, which represents a spiritual advisor, a mystic, a healer, a sage, a teacher, an energy healer, somebody that can help you or talk about it. Because some of y'all been attacked with that silence thing, saying, don't you say nothing. Don't say a word. I'm seeing this. Don't say a word. It's shamanda. Don't say, and you kept it to yourself. And so you've been in this in your mind back and forth. And so it had you feeling very, very unstable. But I'm telling you, that's because you were in labor. You were having to push your way through, because something inside of you said, with this pressure that I'm under, with this kind of pressure that I'm under, I have got to be doing something right. This has got to be the thing. But I'm just afraid because something else, it's your past. It's your past. It's past traumas. It's your past trauma now. So now you're about to birth a nation in one day. Ishama, you see what I'm saying? And that's how that works. And so you've been being attacked, and I'm just here to tell you, let me be your confirmation that that was labor. And because you were so distracted with the pain, because you were so distracted with the pain, you almost forgot that you were birthing a baby. You almost forgot that you were about to launch this business. You almost forgot that you've been paying down the debt. That you've been going back to school, or putting in the application, or enrolling in the place. You almost forgot what this was about. You almost forgot what the gift was. You almost forgot what the prize was. But let me be your confirmation that before you even realize that you were carrying this life, that's already, listen, your life is a newborn baby and an old woman or man. You are a baby and a crone at the same time. You're old and you're young at the same. It's the beginning and the end at the same time. You're the Alpha and the Omega at the same time. You are. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, it was trying to keep you from going to the hospital so you can get somebody to help you midwife you and birth this through. That's what it was. But you kept coming. And now you're here. And now you're here. So unexpected income. Because the beautiful thing about this is the moment you realize that it was always you, Sheba, you were always a mother. You were always a wife. You were always an entrepreneur. You were always a singer. You were always an actress. You were always a teacher. You were always a spiritual guide. You were always a mystic. You were always an advisor. You were always a hairstylist. You were always a counselor. You were always a card shark. You were always a car salesman. You were always a real estate mogul. You were always an owner. Hey, you've always had ownership. You've always had it. You've always had it. That's what the warfare was about. It takes a little pain to get you to push. It took a little pain to get you to push. Even that spiritual warfare was orchestrated, or you were the architect of that. You knew what you needed. God knows what you need. Hey, Shama. Hey, Shama. Hey, Shama. Shama, Shama, Etulama, Shama, Etolaba, Shama, Etolama, Shama, Etolama, Shama, Etolama. You are never alone. You were never alone. You were never in this thing by yourself. It's always been just the two of us. And now the two have become three. And a threefold cord is not easily broken because you weren't built to break. You were built to push. All right, so unexpected income for you guys. Unexpected income. You're not going to even know. Unexpected money, but unexpected person as well. Unexpected income. Is that everything I wanted to say? I feel like that's it. I feel like that's it. It's happening for you. Those of you who feel this energy and know that it's coming. Boom. main female. Yeah, well, main male. Who's on the bottom? What's on the bottom? Yep. What was once hidden to you is no longer hidden to you. This false person card is just simply giving me that secret. It was how to see, giving me that kind of energy. Don't forget to like the video when you come in the room. Like the video. That's how you say hi, mama. I can feel your energy when you hit that like button. Yeah, the journey was being hidden from you, and some of the things about the journey you didn't know everything, but now you're in a place. What's after the journey? Look at that. Somebody's coming right to your house, or somebody's going to be closer. Whatever it was that was eluding you, or felt elusive to you, or felt like you I feel like you already have the knowledge inside of you to do whatever it is you need to do. All you need to say is out loud. And this isn't mine, but I got this from the one command. Say it out loud that I don't know how I'm going to, whatever this thing is you want. See, you don't know how somebody's going to take a journey, or how this next thing is going to ascend, or how this thing is going to take off, right? You don't know how. False person. You don't know how. You can't see it, right? And don't be lied to, because the enemy will try to deceive you and say, well, that'll never happen, because that's what it says. Who has heard such a thing? Who has heard such a thing? A woman can have a baby in one day. She can be pregnant, in labor and delivery in one, carry on. Because you know why it didn't take long? Because you got to carry on. But you might not know how somebody's going to come near you. But you got to keep expecting, right? Because you have, your intuition is telling you, keep expecting this, because it's going to happen, right? The expectation card came out. I'll need to tell that to somebody that does tarot, that the expectation card came out for you. So whoever that is, it's definitely here. I just didn't show it on camera, I don't think. But anyway, so it's happening for you. It's yours. It's happening for you. Okay. It's yes. I'm going to give you a resounding, not just me, but spirit is telling me to tell you it's a resounding yes. They got a car pulling up. There's a brand new Lexus pulling up. It's a temporary plate, but I do see it's 4799 and then the letter Z. It's more to that, but I'm not going to tell the people. Y'all Google that, and then somebody say, who came to my house? I'm not going to do that. But the last letter is Z. So some of y'all might be seeing the letter Z, or the letter Z does something for you. Maybe somebody texts you and put, the letter Z instead of S, or S and Z, or something like that. Something about the letter S and the letter Z. But so Z28 is what I'm hearing. Z100 is what I'm hearing now. I feel like I'm hearing radio Zoo FM or something like that, but a radio station. Those of you who dream of a career in satellite radio or something, or because I see communicators. I see folks that message of concern felt. They're going to talk to you. You've been wondering if they're going to tell you about it or talk to you about it. These two came out together. Card number 14 and card number 7. They have a lot to talk to you about. They're going to tell you everything. All right. They're going to tell you a whole lot. I keep hearing double. They're going to tell you double or something like that. They're going to double it. There's another message I'm hearing. They're going to double it. But listen, message, you don't have to be worried about this. You know that this is happening. You're going to get communication, and the things you had questions about, it's going to be confirmed through this conversation with the message card that you're going to have. You're going to have this conversation. What's on the bottom of the deck? Boom. Yeah, see all that concern. You don't have to worry. You can go ahead and sit pretty now. What's behind the concern? Let's see what's behind there. I'm not shuffling. There's unexpected income again. You can go ahead and get cute. You know what I mean? You can go ahead and get cute if you want. Somebody just cash at me. If y'all still doing those 1-2 questions, I'm not doing that. I'm done. That was September. Oh, for a reading guide. Hey, boo, thank you. All right. If y'all want to cash out me, I'm the Divine Maverick. If this word was good to you, if you want to super chat, listen, it's Friday. I ain't mad. If you want to be blessed and I'm gonna be a blessing to you, I'll take it. All I'm gonna do is take it and multiply it, because that's what's gonna happen to many of you. Somebody's coming in to help you, and y'all are gonna get together. That's that nation being born in one day. Union. That's union. You know that you are close to union, a lot of you, and it's happening for you all this Labor Day weekend. This, you know what I'm saying? Labor. Shadow ball satai. You know what I'm saying? Labor. Oh, Shabbat, labor and delivery. There's going to Rabbi, you have labored, and now it's time for somebody to deliver on their promises. It's time for you to deliver the goods because you have a business, and it's time for you to go ahead and put them out there. Put the product out there. Listen, it's time for you to deliver. All right? I just heard the Spirit tell me it's time for you to deliver those t-shirts. I'm like, really? While I'm live? Y'all got to do that while I'm live? Just shows you the spiritual warfare never ends. The battle can sometimes come within the ranks with you and your spirit guides. The battle within. That's a whole nother message. Listen. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here. Thank you so much for being here. I think we did everything that we needed to do. Kiki, she said I will come get them. Shut up, girl. You know what? You know what? Okay. You ain't about a thing right now. Kiki says. You gonna come deliver the t-shirts? Fine. They don't even remember that was 4 months ago. So it's about to be winter time. One of the ladies said, I just wear my t-shirt in the winter. Can you just please, when you stop channeling, can you please go to the post office? Please. I hear the Spirit say, go to the post office. She talking about, because at this point, you know what, y'all? You know what? Sometimes I feel like y'all are with me, but then there's other times when, and my intuition is pretty strong. And right now I'm feeling some kind of way right now, but I'm not gonna let that bother me because I'm expecting a package. Woo! Rabbi, see how quick? And she's back. See how quick? Rabbi said, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Some of y'all go to Jamaica. All right, y'all, get out of here. Have a great day. Moderators, thank you. Babs, I'll call you. I saw your message. Love you. I'll call you in a minute. Sarah, Denisha, oh y'all, I'm not gonna start calling names again because here we go again. Here we go again. Deja vu. Please listen to Beyonce's Deja Vu. What's the other song? What is that other song? Peg, P-E-G. It's a Steely Dan song. It's old school. Some of y'all might not be familiar with this, but Steely Dan, Peg. Just look at the lyrics and listen to the song. XO, Beyonce, XO. Jagged Edge, Let's Get Married. I don't want nobody but you. Not Angela Bassett. That might be a saint for somebody though, Stella. Blessed. Algebra. Her name is Algebra. I don't want nobody but you or something. You need to listen to that song. Don't want nobody kissing me, baby, but you. I don't want nobody. All right. Anyway. Is that it? Okay. Every time I try to leave, they just keep pulling me back. Hey, shut up, man. So oh, every time I try to pull out of here, I just keep getting pulled back. All right, you guys. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All of my family and friends. Those of you who are waiting on those 2 questions that got in at the 9th hour for August, I'll do them sometime today. I was called away. I was swept up in the throne room. So, but that just means your message is going to be that much better. So I love you guys. I will talk to you very soon. I'll see you Monday for Morning Joe. And this weekend I still have a lot of divine masculine messages I need to give. But we'll do what we do. All right. Y'all go out and shine bright. Go out and be fearless. Go out and be flawless. Not meaning flawless like perfection. I mean flawless, like just be who you are, because being your natural self, you're flawless. All right. I love you guys. There's nothing you can do about it. Bye. For now.